Namaste student, this is Sanjay Nath. Today's session is on drainage pattern, session 11 on topographical map, standard 10 ICSE. In this session you'll learn what are the different types of drainage pattern that can be identified on a topographical map. First we'll understand what are the characteristic features of river system. From its origin till the destination, river undergo different stages. Now remember one thing, no river starts from a single point. If you see the satellite image, there are small rills and channels are there. They combine to form a large river. So these are some of the important parts of river system. Rills, channels, ravines, streams, they are called tributaries. They combine to form the main river. Now before the river meets with the ocean or they form delta, then also they don't end at single point. River breaks up into many branches and it is called distributaries. Now what is the conclusion here? The entire river system includes tributaries, main river and distributaries, and it has a specific spatial arrangement. As you can see in this spatial arrangement, from the origin till its destination before it meets with the ocean, it undergoes three stages: young stage, zone 2, middle stage, and zone 3 is the old stage. Now first stage, the river as such start from multiple points and they combine to form the tributaries, and further they combine to form the main branch, or you can say the main trunk of the river. But before they meet with the ocean, they again break up and they form distributaries. In this manner, the river has been identified from its origin till the death. What is the drainage pattern? The pattern that emerged due to the spatial arrangement. Now you might be thinking, what is spatial arrangement? A river system that originates from its origin till its destination, and it creates different patterns. In this, there are three stages that river has to undergo. First one, tributaries, the main river, and distributaries. Now let's have a look. As you can see in this sketch, the river system undergoes four orders. The first order streams are small rills and channels. They're shown in red color. They combine to form the second order stream shown in purple color. And the second order stream combine to form the third order stream shown in dark blue color. And the third order stream combine to form the main trunk or the main river called the fourth order. So this is four stages of river system or spatial arrangement of river system. Now we'll learn what are the type of drainage patterns. First one, radial. Second, trellised. Third, dendritic. In radial drainage pattern, name itself suggests that the streams originate from a particular point, it flow towards all directions. As you can see, the contour lines are representing a small conical hill, and the height of the hill is about 542 meters. Here you can see there are black lines are drawn. These black lines are non-perennial streams. During monsoon, these streams get filled with water and they flow towards all direction from top of the hill. It's called radial pattern. Second one, trellised. As you can see in this map extract, there is a long ridge has been shown over here with the help of a contour line. And as you can see here, these streams are flowing towards certain direction here. At the vertices, more or less 90-degree angle is called trellis pattern. Third one, dendritic. 90% of topographical map is covered with this pattern. In this, you can see the stream that originate from a particular relief feature or topography that flow towards certain direction. They form a pattern where at the vertices or the point where they join with other stream, they form an acute angle. Now we'll learn another set of drainage patterns. There are two. First, disappearing stream, and second one is combination of one or more of above. As you can see in this map extract, this black line is representing a disappearing stream. There is one here, second here, and third and fourth. These streams are called disappearing stream. Now at what circumstance they're called disappearing stream? As you can see, these brown dots are representing on topographical map the sand dunes. So such streams are seasonal, non-perennial. They only originate during monsoon and they just disappear in the sand. Another type of drainage pattern is combination of one or more or above. As you can see in this pattern, you will see a 90-degree angle at the vertices where the two streams are meeting, as well as in the same pattern, or you can say same network, there are two streams meeting here at acute angle. This is what we call the combination of trellised and dendritic. Now we'll understand each drainage pattern in detail. First one, radial drainage pattern. A radial drainage pattern is originate from a hilly region, and from the center it flows towards all direction. As you can see in this 3D view, a hill is there, a volcanic hill, and this blue tint over here is showing the stream flowing towards all direction. Top view, that streams that originate from the top and they flow towards all direction. So such streams originate from all direction shown on topographical map either with black color or blue color. It represents a radial drainage pattern. You can check this particular drainage pattern in 45D7, 9574. Now we'll understand how the trellis drainage pattern appears or look like on topographical map. Streams parallel to each other. As you can see here, streams are parallel. This blue tint or the color shown here on a particular region, they more or less appear at 90-degree angle. Such streams are mainly formed due to the topographies of alternating weak and resistant bedrock. This is the aerial view, as you can see here, and forming 90-degree angle at the vertices. Such pattern on topographical map in black or blue color represent trellis drainage pattern. We can even check on topographical map in 45D7, 9976. The third important drainage pattern in topographical map is dendritic drainage pattern. 90% of topographical map is mainly covered with dendritic drainage pattern. In this you can see the small rails and channels they combine to form the second order and third order. Here the 3D view represents that the blue colors are all the stream, they're meeting at the vertices at acute angle. Here these points are being shown over here where I'm marking with a red color. Dendritic drainage pattern. One can identify this drainage pattern on topographical map 45D7 in the grid square 9783. Another interesting drainage pattern on topographical map is not exactly a pattern, but we can say a disappearing stream. How to identify this feature? Now first understand why these streams appear or say disappear in a particular region. Streams may disappear because of two reasons. First, high rate of evaporation, and second, underlying porous or sandy soil. This is the symbol of disappearing stream on topographical map. Black color line continuous and after that the line become broken. This is a very good example of Loni river in Rajasthan that flowed towards desert and slowly get disappeared in a sandy areas. One can identify disappearing stream in 45D7, grid square 9575. Now we'll learn what are the settlement pattern on topographical map and what are their types. Nucleated and dispersed. The name itself suggests that the nucleated settlement houses in the villages are closely packed. As you can see on the map extract, Gulabganj town or the village, these red color squares and rectangles represent the settlements. So they are very closely packed and they also have very strong social ties. Dispersed settlement. As you can see, these red color squares drawn on topographical map, they are far from each other and this represent a scattered or dispersed settlement. People here live in their own farm. Now we'll learn other type of nucleated settlement. Here you will see compound settlement. One type of settlement will be connected with the other one. For example, nucleated and radial. Places are well connected. As you can see in this nucleated settlement, it is very closely packed. It is also radiating towards all direction along the footpath. Here the people are mostly engaged in trade. One can see this example in 45D7, grid square 9576. Another type is nucleated and linear. Here you can see nucleated settlement along the mode of transport like footpath or cart track, and they develop near the roadside and people depend on the road or river for livelihood. Example, one can see this in grid square 9274 in 45D7. Now we'll learn the modes of transport on topographical map, how it look like and their types. Modes of transport. Meter gauge railway, this is the symbol of meter gauge railway, and one can easily find out how it look like on topographical map in the grid square 0074 45D7. Metal road. Two parallel red lines represent the metal road. One can see the example in 45D7 9973. Unmetal road. As you can see, two parallel red lines and it is broken in the grid square 45D7 8474. Now we'll learn other modes of transport on topographical map. First, cart track. Single red line drawn on topographical map represent cart track. One can see the example in 45D7 Grid reference 8574. Second mode of transport in topographical map is backtrack. It is drawn with the help of single red line broken. One can see the example in 45D7, grid reference 9781. The third important mode of transport on topographical map is footpath. It is drawn with the help of dotted single red line. The example is 45D10 2209. Point to remember, the chief mode of transport is the one that is used by the larger number of people in the map extract. After observation on a particular map quadrant, one can make it out what would be the chief mode of transport. Now we'll learn what are the modes of irrigation are shown on topographical map in 45D7 and D10. First we understand what is irrigation. Irrigation is artificial means of availing water from natural sources. Remember, river is not a mode of irrigation. Irrigation is primarily required if the area receives seasonal rainfall. For instance, the topographical map 45D7 and D10 map extracts, this area is mainly from Rajasthan and Gujarat region. And these areas doesn't receive rainfall throughout the year. They receive during the monsoon. These areas receive seasonal rainfall and their arid regions. Now we'll learn what are the modes of irrigation shown on topographical map. First one, dry tank with embankment. These are natural and man-made. As you can see the symbol of dry tank on the map extract 1, 2 and 3. Some dry tanks are without the embankment and some of the dry tanks are with embankment. As you can see here, this dry tank embankment has been constructed. Now farmers store water in these tanks during monsoon. They construct this check dam to stop the water not to go waste, and they use this water for irrigation purpose. One can see this example in 45D10, grid reference 1903. Another important mode of irrigation on topographical map is a dam. As you can see in the map extract, a large dam has been shown. This is a symbol of dam, stores a lot of water on the catchment area, and such dams are the good source for irrigation. One can see this example of dam in 45D10, grid reference 2221. The third mode of irrigation is canal. As you can see the map extract, a dark or thick black line has been drawn. This represents a canal and it's a man-made canal, and this is a very good source of water for irrigation purpose in the arid region. One can see this example in 45D10, grid reference 1822. Other modes of irrigation on topographical map. Perennial lined well. As you can see the symbol of perennial lined well is a blue dot. On the map extract also you can see there are many blue dots have been shown over here, and this region of 45D7 and D10 are full of perennial lined well and they're a good source of water for irrigation purpose. One can see this example in 45D10, grid reference 2221. Another mode of irrigation is perennial lined well. As you can see in the map extract, the symbol has been drawn over here 1, 2 and 3. One can see the example in 45D10, grid reference 1723. Tube well. On the map extract, there are only few tube wells are there. You can see the symbol here. This has been shown over here in the map extract, a small triangle. This represents a tube well. One can see the example in 45D7, grid reference 0183. The fourth mode of irrigation is perennial lined well with brackish water. Such wells with the water is not good for drinking purpose and not good for irrigation purpose. As you can see the map extract, these blue dots and adjacent to the blue dots return brackish. So this represents that this water is not fit for drinking nor for irrigation. One can see the example in 45D10, grid reference 1621. The primary mode of irrigation used by the large number of people in the map extract is perennial lined wells. Thank you for watching the presentation.